The beautiful Tarot de Marseille. It predates any of the esoteric overlay that was attributed to the tarot decks with the French occultists and also the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn towards the late 19th century. And of course, these occultists believed that the ancient mystics had arcane magical knowledge and that they were keeping it secret so that it didn't fall into the wrong hands. With the Tarot de Marseille, predating any of these sorts of overlays, it is best suited to an open reading technique. And the open reading technique really relies on reading the artwork of the cards in interaction with each other, without relying on preconceived interpretations of those cards. And it makes for a really dynamic and individual story, and it relies on what cards are presented and how they've presented. This technique also takes into account directionality. So we look at what's behind a figure's back, what they're moving towards, and where their gaze is directed within a read. While the minor arcana, or the pip cards as they're called, don't show an action scene as we see in those Waite Smith style decks, there is a lot of visual information in these cards. And they really based on whether we're low or high in the progression of the suit, whether we're an even or an odd number, and whether we're a soft or a hard suit. If you are used to using the more esoteric correspondences when you read tarot, then you might find it a little tricky to unassociate or disassociate those attributions to your tarot deck. But I think if you try and use that open reading technique, you'll find it really liberating. I now use open reading technique when I read any tarot deck as one layer in my overall reading technique. Let me know in the comments if you try it and you love it.